Hey there everyone, Little Bit here on a thirsty Saturday. It's Q&A time with Little Bit, and we're just going to get rolling right into the questions. And I'm so happy that you're here to join me on my white chairs again. It's a beautiful evening here in North Carolina, and I'm hoping to get this done before the sun goes down. Anyways, getting into the questions, we have Kyle Labra. He's from Minnesota, and he asks, how was my trip to Asheville? And my trip to Asheville was awesome. I had my whole family with me. My sister and Jacob came down to visit for the weekend, and I was so happy to hang out with them and go to Asheville. And we did the Blue Ridge Parkway. Highly recommend driving that Blue Ridge Parkway. It's beautiful spots along the way and things to see, and get there in the fall is the prettiest time, I guess, to go check that out. So, and then of course downtown Asheville is really exciting and unique and full of arts and really neat things. I got this necklace from there. It says "Breathe," and pretty fitting for what I've been through. And so yes, Asheville was great, and definitely recommend going if you ever get a chance to get down to North Carolina. And a couple of them have asked if I was home. No, I'm not home yet. I was still waiting on the go-ahead from the doctors, and if everything goes well, I should plan on being home mid-October to end of October. That's with no setbacks or anything happening in between. So we'll see how everything goes, and but I'll be home soon, and I can't wait. I'm really enjoying North Carolina, though. It's been beautiful here, and very, very great place to be in the meantime. Good rehab place. Michael asked if I have a unicorn or own a unicorn. This question is very interesting. No, I don't have a unicorn. There's no unicorns up in North Dakota that I know of. But I'm sure if you ask people in Asheville, they might know where some are. There's those kind of interesting people there. So, no unicorns. Heidi Barker asks about riding horses. Being exposed to a lot of dust in the air. Did I make a negative impact? Does it have a negative impact on the lungs? And we've discussed this with the doctors. It was one of the first things that came up with all this the surgery and everything, and if I can get back to riding horse. And they said I could. It's just going to be some modifications that I'm going to have to make, which will be just wearing a mask, or I can do the wild drags, that to spice things up a little bit and have a little fun with some of those. So, but it's not going to stop me from riding horse. Definitely doing that. And Lindsay Schott asks if I'm cured of CF, and actually, no, I'm not. Lung transplant. That doesn't cure you of what you have. It just makes it easier and to breathe again with the new set of lungs that you have. Kind of like hitting the refresh button. So they cleared everything out of my lungs, or the cavity of my lungs out of all the infection. But sometimes there's still lingering infections that develop, and so that's what they're watching for. And so I'm not cured of CF, and they are getting very close to that. So now that I have my new lungs, maybe in time they can find the cure for CF, and then that'll be all the greater. And but for now, I'm just handling my new lungs with care and taking good care of them. So doing what I need to do to keep going. So, but I can breathe. So free. And as far as my treatments go, I'm on a still on a schedule, but it's just a different one. I'll have my 2 treatments that I do during the day, or morning and night, of just one inhaled medication, just to ward off any infection. And other than that, it's just if I need to do some chest therapy, I'll do that. But for now, everything's just really cleared out, and we're rolling really good. So, and Laura Pickup asked, how does it feel to have the new lungs? And like I said, it just feels so good to work out and to breathe free and just enjoy walking around. I'm almost running, really close. I can't wait till I hit that milestone. But I did go up quite a few stairs when we were hiking in Asheville, and I ran up about 4 of those, and I felt good to know that I can do that again. And and then she asked if I can post the 5 horse-related photos that make me feel beautiful, and I did that. So check it out on Facebook, on my Facebook page. I posted those 5 pictures for you. So that was fun to do. I had to do some digging to find the one with my horse Bullet that I used to have. He was a very special part of my life, and he always made me feel beautiful when I was on him, because he did. He thought he was quite the guy. Beautiful flowing blonde hair. He thought everybody was there to see him. So, anyways, okay, this is a really, really loaded question from Laura Pickup, and I had to go back into my journal to find something that would really answer that question the way I wanted it to. And I had to go back to the time before the transplant, when I was at home and had a lot of time to spend with the Lord, and he was like, I knew he was preparing me for something, but I didn't know what it was for, and what he was doing was building my faith, because at the time I felt like I didn't have enough to do what I needed to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read you a little piece of my journal and take you into a time where I was at when I was on 4 to 8 liters of oxygen, 4 at rest, 8 when I needed to get up and move and do things. And so it kind of puts things in perspective of where I've come. And at the time I was really in a lot of pain, and things just weren't going really well for me. So here it is. It'll take just a couple minutes to read, or maybe a minute to read this, so bear with me. And I'm going to try to read it like I read it, or like I wrote it, and poured my heart into this. So this is how I was feeling. This was on May 31st of this year, right before, about almost a month before everything started really developing. So, Lord, I thank you for these quiet times I have with you, where I can be still and listen to your still small voice. It's there where I seek out guidance and wisdom. From there I want to find your will for me. Something that lines up so perfectly with you and your purpose. I want to give you the glory in all I do. I'm your servant in your workmanship. You designed every fiber of my being and are in every detail of who I am. I've had this time on the farm for your divine purpose. I felt a change in me, and I want to continue going down the road you have marked out for me. I have my moments of uncertainty of what's to come, just like Peter did when he stepped out on the water. I want to take all those steps of faith and have an all-in confidence that you are right there with me. I don't want to just stay in the boat anymore. And through this storm, I'm learning that. Though I might feel more comfortable and safe on the boat, taking that step gives me a whole new and exciting feeling. It's that feeling of trust and faith melded together. In every storm, there you are to give us that peace that surpasses all understanding. And you know, I don't think I read the question that Laura had. I was just getting so into what the answer was that I forgot to say the question. So the question was, how do I keep my faith? And you have such strong faith, and and you are a great example for all of us. We have all our struggles, big or small. I know I have little arguments with myself to keep faith. This is my path all the time. What has helped you to hold on to the faith that we admire so much in you? And really, all that I wrote right there is the answer. I just completely decided fully to just step out on the water and put all in confidence in Him. And once a person decides to do that, sorry, the bus is going by. Once a person decides to do that, I think that's when that shift and that change happens in that person. And it just took, for me personally, it took me having Him to keep me so still and so in a place where it was just Him and me, and without all the distractions. And that's how I built my faith. And I'm still a work in progress, and I'm still building my faith every day. But He's working on me, and He's working with all of you guys too. So a verse to just always go to talking about faith is Hebrews 11:6. So I'm going to leave you guys with that tonight because it's getting a little late and it's getting too long of a video, and I'm probably losing it to your attention. And I'm dismissing all of you guys, and I can't wait to just see you in person and just to talk with you more about things and where you're at. So again, if you have any prayer requests, feel free to just let me know, and I'll pray for you, and we'll get that prayer circle going, like I said. So I'll leave you guys with that tonight, and we'll pick up on more questions to come for next time. So that's my Thirsty Thursday, or Thirsty Saturday, and I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope I answered the questions that I did get to, and we'll just go from there. Miss you guys. Keep on keeping on.